Happy Saturday, everybody. Back out here on my walk. Over the last 4 days straight, I've gotten 12 plus thousand steps a day, which is really nice because over the last month to month and a half, I just unfortunately have lost my consistency. And a lot of that is just mainly due to me coming up with excuses to just not do something. So I was using mental burden as an excuse. I was using the fact that we got a new puppy as an excuse. And I was just using a bunch of different reasons as to why I stopped doing my habits. One of the biggest reasons that stopped me from being consistent and being active was at the end of September, I fell off a retaining wall and separated my AC joint and absolutely busted my shoulder. So over the last month and a half, I've been every week, multiple days in physical therapy, and as of this week, I finally was let go, which was great. They did a great job at Kitsap Physical Therapy. I'm really thankful that I learned a lot about how you can recover a shoulder. Ultimately, when you feel like you're kind of fucked. And by that, I mean, and I know I don't cuss much, but by that, I think the biggest mental burden on me was I was going consistent in lifting weights. I was being consistent in walking. Even through the sad death of Benji, I was still going strong on my habits. And when you hurt your shoulder the way that I did, you can't lift it up over your head. You can't move it back. I couldn't dry my back off with the towel. I couldn't wash my back. I had to have Kayla help me wash my back and dry my back because my shoulder couldn't move that way. So I was in a sling for 4 weeks, and it was really tough. And I used that as a reason to stop walking for whatever reason. And I'm pissed at myself for that, just because this channel has kept me accountable for situations like that and has kept me accountable for getting up and being active and doing things. And so it's just been a really tough month and a half, but things are moving back in the right direction. And this week, for the whole week, I've had my streak back of walking 10,000 plus steps a day. As I said, it's been 12,000 plus every day almost this whole week. So I'm walking for about 2 hours a day, which is an absolute game changer for mental clarity. And I'm journaling again, which is nice. So a couple of habits that I let go that I'm kind of picking right back up. And then, of course, I'd like to introduce everybody to the newest addition to the Sullivan family. We have George here, who is an amazing dog. He'll stop and he'll sit. Yosh, good job, buddy. Here you go, buddy. Good boy. And we got him right at the end of October, and he's about 4 months old. So 4 months and like a week. So yeah, right around 4 months old, and he's amazing. And it's funny, having a puppy back is kind of crazy because you got to deal with being up all night pretty much, and having to potty train and having to house break and having to do all that crazy stuff. But it's just something that I think Kayla and I are very happy to be doing, and we're very grateful for. And we got Benji back at home now too, and that helps us always remember him and keep him close to us. And so we're just really happy to have an addition to the family that loves us just as much as he did, and goes as crazy as he did, and has a funny personality the way that he did. But obviously they're two separate dogs, so they're going to be different. But I just think that was just a huge step in our relationship, because it's the first time that we've had the responsibilities of raising a puppy between the two of us. And so we're grateful for it. We're happy for it, and we've just been plugging away at that. And I don't know what he's doing now. You ready to keep going? All right, let's go. And so he's walking with me every day. I usually walk him in the morning time or when I get home from work. I love going out on our walks because we just take it together and just kind of get our energy out for the rest of the day, and then be able to kind of unwind in the evening time. But yeah, I'm happy to be getting back into my habits, and I'm looking forward to continue putting videos up. And it's something that I know is going to be an ongoing journey. There's going to be videos that come out all the time, videos that may take a little bit longer to come out, but ultimately the goal remains the same, and that's just for me to lose the 100 pounds that I'm looking to lose. And we're going to do a weigh-in tomorrow, so I'll bring you guys along for that, which, you know, I'm not the most excited about, but it's a good starting point to see where we're going and how much we can lose before the end of the year, or before we go to Mexico City. But it'll be all good stuff, and I can't wait to take you guys there either, because there's going to be a lot of walking. But thank you all for being a part of the journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video.